Okay. All right, we're ready to go. Okay, so first of all, everyone's sitting in the right position, so that's all good. So just sit, cross-legged position, and just start focusing on the breath now. So just inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose, and just starting to embrace the space that you're in. Okay, so you can close the eyes down, you can have them open, whatever you feel like doing. But just start to sort of just relax, just ground, and just settle. And I'll explain it. Explain what we're going to do as we go through. So this is a class that I first learnt in India I found it really hard doing yoga and all these people getting in and out of poses, and I was struggling, and so we did this class to learn how to just focus on breath and movement. So it taught me a lot, and I've done it a few times. I think, Chris, you probably have done this class with me before or something similar, but everyone else, it could be a bit new too. So all we're doing is focusing on breath and movement. We're going really, really slow through the whole process, and you'll get what I mean. So to do that, first, we're going to connect to breath. So now that you're just seated there, we're going to connect to alternate nostril breathing first. So just fingers between the eyebrows, and just go through it yourself. So make sure everything's clear. Block the right nostril, inhale through left, block left, exhale right, inhale right, exhale left. Inhale left, block left, release right, exhale. Inhale left, right, block right, release left, exhale. Inhale left, block left, release right, exhale. Inhale right, block right, release left, exhale. Inhale left, block left, release right, exhale. Inhale right, block right, release left, exhale. Inhale left, block left, release right, and release everything out of the right nostril. And once you've finished that, just bring your hands onto your knees. Close the eyes down and just do some deep breathing. So inhale nose, inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. So nice and deep. So this has got to be our focus. It's what you're doing right now. So for this next hour, we're only going to focus on breath. So the movement is just me explaining what we're going to do. You're going to go through the movement, but focus on the breath. So now I want you to connect to Ujjayi breath. So Ujjayi breath is just that snoring sound, or the Darth Vader sound in the back of the throat, the ocean sound. So it's restricting the throat. So And that's the breath we're connecting to as we move. So on the next inhale, we're going to raise the hands above the head, bring the palms together, turn the palms up and push them as high as possible. Bring the arms to the ears and just connect to the breath, 3 breaths. And then come to the left and hold on the left, 3 breaths. And if you finished quicker than me, you're going too fast, so slow down. Come back to center, drop to right, same thing, 3 breaths. Come back to center. Inhale, reach up as high as you can. Exhale, come down, forward. Bring the hands onto the floor and walk your hands forward until you feel that stretch in the lower back. Once you get to that spot, 3 breaths. Walk the hands back. Walk them behind your body. Bring the wrists underneath the shoulders. Turn the, point the fingers towards the body. Bring the shoulder blades together, sternum up, drop the head back, 3 breaths. And come back to center. You should start to warm up now, as I heard a zipper unzip. So just back to center and coming back into the meditative position. And then we're going to focus on that deep inhale again. Exhale. Enjoy your breath. So wherever we go, it's 3 breaths. We're going to flip over onto all fours. Come into cat-cow. So this is important. Each cat-cow is 3 breaths. Okay, so each one. So inhale, come into cow. So cow is shoulder blades together, chin away from the chest, belly button to the floor, 3 breaths. Sometimes it's going to be harder than others. Come into cat, 3 breaths. Neutral position, bring the big toes together, knees out wide, and come into child's pose and just relax. Still focusing on the breath, but not so much the 3 breaths. So this is our break, this is our relax. You're getting the gist now that every time we do something, it's 3 breaths. We'll slowly move into 6. 3 is the number at the moment. So So you're going to feel this sense of a meditative state throughout this class, because what we're doing is meditating and doing asana practice. Okay, so by just focusing solely on that breath, and nothing else going on, not moving in and out of the poses fast, not staying in the poses too long, just the 3 breaths. You're just going to feel this amazing sense of peace and calmness that just goes through the entire body. When I did my yoga therapy diploma in the ashram, we did a 2-hour class like this, 2 hours, and it seemed to take 10 minutes. It was amazing. So we're going to go through a bit of a flow now. So just follow what I do. You're going to come up onto all fours. And we're coming straight into cow. So 3 breaths. So come into cow pose. Cat pose, 3 breaths. Then come into plank. Moving into plank, get yourself stable and work on the 3 breaths. Ashtangasana, which is knees to the floor, chin, chest to the floor if you can. If you can't bring your chin, chest to the floor, just come down as far as you can go. Once you get to as far as you can go, 3 breaths. Just the hips up high, 3 breaths. Then slide the body through. We're going to come into Bhujangasana, just the chest off the floor. Okay, so elbows in, chest off the floor. Bring the feet together, shoulder blades together, sternum up, chin up, and 3 breaths. Push the top of the feet into the floor. Then we're going to roll up and come into downward facing dog. Get yourself set in downward facing dog. Once you're set there, 3 breaths. Remember, hips up high. You're going to walk the feet up to the tops of the mat, in between the hands. Get yourself set again, so you can have your feet apart or together, depending on how well you're balancing. Push the hips up, grab the elbows, come down into ragdoll, and breathe 3 breaths. Bend the knees, bring the hands out wide, come all the way up, palms together. Drop the palms down by the sides and just come into Tadasana. Set yourself in Tadasana, so feet together, hands away from the body. So standing Shavasana. Shoulder blades together, sternum up, 3 breaths. Bring the palms together, thumbs to the middle of the chest. Inhale the hands up, cross the thumbs, push the weight into the heels, squeeze the glutes, tilt the hips forward, arms back, just a nice little back bend, 3 breaths. Keep reaching up. Coming all the way down, full forward bend, so bring the palms onto the floor if you can, if not, onto your shins. Push the hips up, stomach towards the thighs, drop the head down, 3 breaths. Step the left foot back, drop the left knee to the floor, keep the fingers or the hands on the floor, shoulder blades together, sternum up, chin away from the chest. So this is equestrian pose, 3 breaths. Straighten that back leg, push the left heel back, bring the right foot back and we're in plank position again. If it's too much in plank, always drop to the knees, 3 breaths. Drop to the knees, Ashtangasana. So chin, chest to the floor or wherever you can get. Bring the elbows in. Once you're in that position, 3 breaths. Slide the chest through. This time we come up to whatever Bhujangasana you like, all the way up or just the chest off, whichever one you like. Chest up, chin up, 3 breaths. Squeeze the glutes. Come up onto all fours, roll the toes over, kick the hips up, downward facing dog, 3 breaths. Bring the right foot forward, place it between the hands. Sorry, left foot forward. Right foot. Yeah, that's right. Chest up, chin up. Step forward, full forward bend. 3 breaths. Bend the knees, bring the hands out wide, come all the way up. Palms together, cross the thumbs, backward bend, slightly push down through the heels, squeeze the glutes, hips forward, 3 breaths. Keep reaching up with the hands. Coming forward, bring the hands down by the side, palms at the chest, 3 breaths, shoulder blades together, sternum up. And transition to the ground, inhale, hands up. Exhale, full forward bend. 3 breaths. Bend the knees if you need to. Step the right foot back, left foot back, drop to the knees, come into cat-cow. So we'll do cow first. Inhale, chin up, belly button to the floor, shoulder blades together, 3 breaths. Then push into cat, 3 breaths. Chin to the chest. And just relax into neutral, flip yourself over and come into Shavasana. And important to close your eyes down in Shavasana. And just allow the body to relax. So just being in Shavasana for about 1.5 minutes now to allow that breath process. So what we're doing is we're filling up the lungs constantly. So we're working that muscle. And we're making the blood flow freely through the body. So lots of oxygen, lots of nutrients, lots of blood flowing through those areas. You might have found, I found it, that I was a bit tight in the lower back. Once I was breathing into Bhujangasana, the relaxation in the back was happening. So when you just focus on breath, it's amazing the healing that happens. So that was about 15 minutes to do a half a cat-cow flow and sun salutation C. So another 30 seconds or so in Shavasana. We're going to work through a process now to flow in the same way as we just did then. This time we're going to use 6 breaths. We're going to move into different sorts of poses, all poses that you can do, just 6 breaths each pose. So when you're ready, bring the knees into the chest and then roll up and come into, onto all fours, sorry. And we know the deal now. So get yourself prepared, get yourself settled, and we're doing 6 breaths. So come into cow, shoulder blades together, get into the pose as best you can. Belly button towards the floor, chin away from the chest, 6 breaths. And come into cat pose. Chin to the chest, make that spine into a C shape. You should be nice and warm, building up heat, 6 breaths. We're going to come into plank. Get yourself set. Again, if it's too much, always drop to the knees. 6 poses, 6 breaths. It's always nice to close the eyes down because it takes away any type of judgment. Ashtangasana, knees, chest, chin to the floor. So get to where you need to get to, hips up, that's all we need, elbows in, 6 breaths. Push the chest through. Come into Bhujangasana, just the chest off the floor, elbows in, squeeze the glutes. 6 breaths, chin up, chest up, shoulder blades together. Bring the head back down onto all fours. Come into downward facing dog. Set yourself up nicely. Take your time. Get those hips up. Chin towards the chest, chest towards the thighs. Look between the legs, 6 breaths. Again, if it's too much, drop to the knees. Walk the feet up to the tops of the mat. Stay down, knees bent if you need to. And just dangle down. You can grab the elbows if you like, but just dangling spine. Hips up, head down, towards the shins, bring it towards the shins. 6 breaths. Bend the knees, bring the arms out wide, come all the way up. Palms together, cross the thumbs, arms back with the ears, push down through the heels, squeeze the glutes, hips forward slightly, and 6 breaths. But keep reaching up high, so don't dump, reach up high. You'll find you'll breathe quicker in the back bends. Come all the way forward. Hands on the floor or the shins. Head down, 6 breaths. Bend the knees if you need to. Bring the left foot back, left knee to the floor. This time we're going to bring the palms together, cross the thumbs, arms back with the ears and come up into this pose. Get yourself comfortable. 6 breaths. Keep reaching up with the hands. Watch the balance. Bring the hands down either side of the right foot. Straighten the left leg. Bring the right leg back. And we're in plank position. Again, if it's too much, drop to the knees or stay in plank, 6 breaths. Drop to the knees. Ashtangasana, so chest, chin to the floor. Elbows in, or however close you can get to the floor. Hips up, 6 breaths. Slide the chest forward. Legs straight coming up into Bhujangasana, just whichever you want, all the way or halfway. Shoulder blades together, chin up, chest up. Squeeze the glutes, 6 breaths. Back onto all fours. Roll the toes over, kick the hips up, downward facing dog. And 6 breaths here. Step the left foot forward, right knee to the floor, palms together, cross the thumbs, come up, 6 breaths. Bring the hands down. Straighten that right leg. Step up. Full forward bend. 6 breaths. Bend the knees. Bring the hands out wide. Come all the way up. Palms together. Cross the thumbs. Reach up. Come back into a back bend. So squeeze the glutes. Tilt the hips forward. Push the weight into the heels. 6 breaths. Keep reaching as high as you can. Bring the hands into prayer position. 6 breaths. So we're going to step the right foot back, 45-degree angle. I'm going to come into warrior one. So take your time to get into warrior one. So this is a little bit tougher when we get into these poses. So with warrior one, make sure your back foot's 45 degrees, nice solid back leg, switch the glute on. You want to bend that left knee, bringing the thigh parallel towards the floor. But make sure you see the big toe. If not, slide the foot forward. Bring the chest around to the front, arms up. Now go through that again in your head. Set yourself up and 6 breaths. Bring the back foot 90 degrees. Bring the hands in line with the shoulders. Warrior two. So make sure that knee doesn't come inwards, that left knee. You want it to push away from you. Back leg solid. Blade of the foot into the floor. Switch the glute on. Just line the hands up. Middle fingers in line with the shoulders. We look down the left arm, chin towards the shoulder. Push the left knee forward. 6 breaths. Straighten the left leg. Bring the back foot in a couple of centimeters. Turn the palms to face the front of the body. Both straight legs, windmill the hands down. So you can either grab the shin, ankle, foot, or palm flat to the floor, or point the fingers down to the floor, coming into Trikonasana. So get yourself wherever you need to be here. We want to drop that right shoulder back and bring the left hip forward towards the front of the body. Now 6 breaths. Slowly come up. Beautiful. Turn the toes to face the side of the mat, so both toes facing the same way. Hands in line with the shoulders, bring the shoulder blades together, chin away from the chest. Exhale, come down. And once you're down, grab the ankles, shins, under the feet, put your fingers under the feet, wherever you are, pull, stretch, and count 6 breaths. Bring the hands out wide, bend the knees, slowly come up. We're going to turn the toes to the opposite way, so the right foot toes are pointing out. Back toes are coming 45 degrees, and we're coming into warrior 1. So bend that right knee. Make sure that back leg's solid, straight. Chest comes around. Push the knee forward. Try and get that right thigh parallel to the floor. Arms are the ears. Keep bringing that chest around. Push the heel back. 6 breaths. Keep bringing the chest around. It's including the people here. Back foot 90 degrees, coming into warrior 2. Push the blade of the foot into the floor, back leg solid, switch the glute on. Make sure you can see the big toe over the right knee. Push the knee forward, hands in line with the shoulders, line them up. Bring the chin towards the right shoulder, look down the middle finger. 6 breaths. Keep pushing that back foot in. Push the right knee forward. Straighten the right leg, bring the back foot in, a couple of centimeters. Turn the palms, face the front of the body, windmill down. Grabbing the shin, ankle, foot, palm flat to the floor, fingers pointing down, whichever you deem is the right one for you. So we want to drop that left shoulder back slightly, bring the right hip forward towards the front of the body. 6 breaths. If you're shaking this, it's all good. I am. Then the front knee, slowly come up. Turn the toes again to face the side of the mat. Bring the hands behind the body. Interlace all 10 fingers, shoulder blades together. Inhale, chin up, chest up. Exhale, come down. As far as you can go. Once you get comfortable there, 6 breaths. Bend the knees, slowly come up. Drop the hands down to the side, walk the feet in towards each other. And then just stand in Tadasana. 6 breaths in mountain pose. Shoulder blades together, sternum up, chin towards the chest. So just relax the arms. I'm going to come into tree pose. So whichever tree pose you like to get into, I'll go through them. But if you've got your favorite tree, go into that. So we'll use the right foot as the root, bring the left foot up as the branch. So either on the, what's that, a calf, or up on the thigh, or bring the foot all the way up. You bring the foot all the way up, turn the sole to face the ceiling, hold the foot, bring the left hand up. And if the foot stays there, you can bring the right hand up. If not, hold that foot. Once you get into your favorite tree and you're stable, 6 breaths. Sternum up, wherever you are, sternum up. Good trees in the house, well done. As soon as I said it, a couple of people fell out. So when you're ready, just switch sides. Take your time to get in there. So either calf, thigh, never on the knee, or up on the opposite thigh. Right hand up. If your foot doesn't slip, left hand up, 6 breaths. Must be windy down in Sydney, the trees are falling. And then bring that right foot down. Then we're going to bring the feet hip width apart, turn the toes out, heels in, sitting down into garland pose. So we've got a bit of a flow with this one. Okay, so get in at the best you can, spine straight. And yeah, if you need something under you, make sure you put it under you. We're here for a little while, so 6 breaths. Now bring the right hand down on the inside of the right foot. Push the elbow up against the calf muscle. Bring the left hand up. Reach up as high as you can. You can either hold here or bring the hand behind to the lower back, or reach around to the right thigh. Twist wherever you are, 6 breaths. Got the left hand up. Bring the left hand down on the inside of the left foot. Bring the right arm up, reach up. Again, you can hold there, palm to the lower back, or reach around to the inside of the left thigh. Drop that shoulder back, look over the shoulder, 6 breaths. Bring the right arm up, right hand down, bring them forward, and you're going to come onto all fours. Then bring the left foot forward, we're in low lunge, coming up into prayer position. And bring the right elbow on the outside of the left knee, palms together. Twist as much as you can. If you want to drop the hand down, you can. And 6 breaths. Come back to center. Hands either side of the foot. Bring the left knee back. Right knee forward. Prayer position. Left elbow on the outside of the right knee. Palms together. Thumbs in the middle of the chest. Twist. 6 breaths. Bring the hands back around. We're going to come onto the knees. Standing up on the knees, come into Ustrasana. Bring the hands behind. So if you want a quick look at what you're going to do, shoulder blades together, push the hips forward, chin back, chest up. If you see halfway down that wall, right hand, right heel, left hand, left heel. If not, stay there. If you're in the full pose, shoulder blades together, chin up, chest up, 6 breaths. Keep looking back and rolling the eyes back wherever you are. Push the hips forward, squeeze the glutes. Focus on the breath. Slowly coming up, sitting down, and coming into start position. We're coming into Paschimottanasana. So bring the hands up. If you need bent knees, you can have bent knees. Inhale, exhale, come forward. Getting to wherever you can, grabbing the toes, shins, around the feet. Whatever it is, bring that stomach towards the thighs. Drop the elbows down, drop the head down, 6 breaths. Slowly come up. Bring the hands up, hands down by the sides. We're going to flip over onto our knees. Bring the toes up, push the hips back to the heels. So we're in toe stand. Bring the hands into prayer position, shoulder blades together, sternum up. 6 breaths. Lean forward, come onto all fours. Like you're in cat-cow. You're going to bring your fingers to face towards you. And then we're going to do a cow. So shoulder blades together, sternum up, chin away from the chest, belly button to the floor, 6 breaths. If your wrists are too sore, just flip them around the other way. This is giving you a stretch through there. Come into cat, push the floor away, belly button to the spine, chin to chest, 6 breaths. Release the hands, bring the big toes together, knees out wide. Hips back to the heels first, so push them all the way back. Then bring the body down. Forehead down, 6 breaths in child's pose. Slowly help yourself up, coming into Vajrasana. So sitting on the heels. If this is too much, go into cross-legged. We're going to do Kapalabhati breathing now and then Shavasana. So bring the hands onto the thighs, shoulder blades together, sternum up. So Kapalabhati is exhale, 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 exhale. Feeling the belly button going in and out, in and out, in and out. We're going to do 3 sets of 30. So one stroke is, so we do 30 of those, have a breath, 30 again, have a breath, 30 again, and then into Shavasana. So shoulder blades together, sternum up, breathe in, and 30 strokes. Nice breath between. Now deep inhale and breathe. Nice breath in between. Inhale, 30 strokes. Nice breath. Help yourself back into Shavasana. Should feel a bit buzzy around the head, buzzy around the body, and just completely relax. So that is 1 hour of full focus on the breath. You probably can't remember half the poses that you got into. Probably wouldn't know how many breaths you took. You should feel nice, warm, relaxed. But just breathe normal now. Just hear that silence around you now that you're breathing normal. Now just start going through the body and relaxing the body. So relax the right hand, relax the right forearm, upper arm, the right shoulder, relax the right arm, relax the left hand, the left forearm, the left upper arm, the left shoulder, the left arm. Both arms together, relax. Right foot, relax. Calf, relax. Thigh, relax. Right leg, relax. Left foot, relax, relax. Calf, relax thigh. Relax left leg, relax both legs together. Both arms, both legs, relax. Relax the hips, relax the glutes. The glutes and the hips are relaxed with the legs and the arms. Relax the lower back. Feel the lower back. Relax the lower back. Middle back, upper back, shoulder blades. Relax the entire back with the hips, with the legs and the arms. Relax the stomach. Relax the chest. Chest, stomach relaxed with the back, arms, hips, legs. Relax the neck. Relax the neck. Relax the throat. Throat, neck, relaxed with the arms, stomach, chest, upper back, shoulder blades, middle back, lower back, hips, legs and arms. Relax the head, relax the jaw, Relax the back of the head, relax the jaw, relax the lips, relax the chin, relax the nose, relax the eyes, relax the eyebrows, relax the forehead, relax the jaw, relax the ears, relax the jaw, relax the lips, relax the entire head with the rest of the body. From the head to the toes, completely relax. Now, feel the natural breath coming through the nostrils, in and out. Feel how completely relaxed you are. If you can, just take a metta position and just look at yourself relaxed on the mat. See the clothes you're wearing. See how you're laying. See how relaxed you look. Now feel how relaxed you are. While you're in Shavasana, just again thanking yourself for dedicating this time to complete pranayama, complete focus on the life force of the breath. Send off a gratitude to someone or something or some event in your life. Start wiggling the toes, the fingers, rolling to the right hand side when you're ready. Coming into Sukhasana, just take your time. Coming into Sukhasana, bring the hands into prayer position. One more focus on that breath. So take a nice deep inhale once you get here. And an exhale. So thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this focus on the breath, and I hope you feel amazing tonight from this type of practice. It was a pleasure to take you through the class. Have a wonderful rest of the evening. Namaste. Thank you, everyone.